So much space. What a dream. I mean, this is very commonplace on Mirage. We do have a 5-on-5, or with an exception.
Yeah, keep in mind Tessus here.
Oh, well, that's if KD doesn't beat you to the punch. A quick
Well, they're coming in through CT.
Okay, hovering for that USP, and yeah, every fight is being won out, one back from NaV. Needs more. Tessus' flank is going to be putting OC on the floor. Still, though, not easy. Puts down. Does just about get it across the line. Yakinda playing games, losing.
This time, mainly rifles. So dependent on the map that they're playing, understanding that you're going to have some longer corridors, longer duels to use these AKs and Galils, and just the one MAC-10 for shox. And he's going to be the point man. So this is perfect as far as bread and butter Counter-Strike goes.
Yeah, Legion's D could get tested here. Reaction smoke, he's going to be playing around that as they do head towards Palace, and out with the MAC-10s, leaping through. Elige has nothing to report, neither do Heroic. They haven't committed yet.
Curious they didn't go there. The commitment of 3 players at the precipice of Palace, ready to pounce on out in towards A. There's no commit, and Liquid really haven't moved. Elige blocked that smoke, it forced a slight gap, but there wasn't any vision through it.
This is interesting, to have 3 Palace, to scrap it and go for a ramp hit late.
Well, this is kind of better, right? If you sprung out of Palace with those rifles, you're in a little tight choke point even, where you could get peppered away. Here through the ramp, they can spread towards Tetris.
Yeah, Nitro just caught on the flash. His Tessus does the initial sweep. Now the procedures can come through, as can the frags. Nitro down and out and a mid-scout shot. NaV won't get many more opportunities. Heroic starting to suffocate their opponent. Flashes executed to perfection. Chip damage out of Elige's dig, but it's all for naught, because now the site is lost. The bomb will be planted. Uncontested. Just like that, second round is found. And yeah, Heroic just doing it by the book. It's their own book, but they're doing it by it.
Yeah, and it's all the little details here. Now, if you're not familiar with the KAST stat that HLTV have, go over there and check it out, right? Kills, assists, trades, right? We're talking about ways that you're contributing in the round that isn't just through the KD column. And every kill we see, there's like either some nades to soften up, a flash coming through, there's a trade in the mix, right? It's a bit more buttoned up Counter-Strike, right? We know that Heroic, we dub them affectionately the fakey boys, because they're the type of maneuvers they like to pull off, and they haven't needed to pull off much of that here today. Every plan that they've had, every decision that Cadian has made has seemingly worked out. It was that one round on the B bomb site where they just ran out of time, OC staying alive, sure. Other than that, that's Nitro. It's not going to net them anything, and a shadow spotted. So Yabi communicates that fiercely to Tessus, who'll be here for that trade. It's a strong position for the Deagle if Elige stays here.
It just takes one good click to start this tumble of attacking resources. You can see that they're coming in once again primarily through this ramp side. Good flames to stop the swing. Now that's damage and that's execution. Nitro finishes off the scout. That's the Elige Deagle. Needs a lot more where that came from. Otherwise Heroic might just dig their heels in, and they are down good. Cadian as well. And now OC left alone. The perfect flashbang chatter. It's just an embodiment of what we've been discussing throughout.
That tells me this is normally indicative of over towards B. This is one of the absolute best you'd want anchoring the B bomb site. It's not the in-game leader, it's Mr. Fly. Yeah,
you see what he's got already. Yabi working with a little. Yakinda got to do a lot. Jumping across is down, tagged up, running out of bullets. Still NaV has 8 in the mag. He would try and reposition, reload, but no option. Reposition available for NaV. Frag found, 4 on 3. This is what Liquid needed. They've gotten away with a man advantage pre-plant. And Elige waiting to arrive on short. Bomb will go down. Still surely favors Liquid on this retake. It does now. OC slaps out another. And that's Elige retaking with the squad. Most members of Liquid there contributing. Nitro the only exception.
That's a nice one there from Liquid, the response time, right? NaV staying alive the entire time. He didn't go down at all within that round. And you be anchor if that happens, well, you can tell it's a successful over towards A this time. Tessus feigning middle. It's just Nitro on the site right now. And while they investigate, he's on his own. An island created here. That rotation. He'll be back in a second, but that's the first shot necessary from Nitro now.
Yeah, that's gorgeous. Down as well. Gets another done, and he's continuing to swing through. Elige needs this duel. He may have been spotted. A barrel through the smoke does lead to a spray connecting. Alive, though, on connector. NaV chips through the smoke as well. Tessus is the unknown entity through the underpass.
Bomb denied.
Yeah, they were going for it. Shush picks it up. They haven't cleared CT. Yakinda can spring alive and stop this and deny unless the AWP hits the shot. He's posted a free frag. Cadian can do nothing about it. Can Tessus and Cadian make a round out of this? OC says no in capital letters. And the missed shot out of Cadian is all she wrote as Liquid immediately jostle for control. A quick change up from map 1. Everyone already contributing.
A little bit flustered there. NaV again finding impact, right? That kill through the smoke not only gets the frag, but stalls out the bomb going down, right? And you want to get that 40-second timer on the clock. That was definitely made, so that spam through, acknowledging it. The B bomb side just feels so scary. NaV and Yakinda, right? How are you meant to get through these two monsters?
Yeah, it'd be hard to trifle with them.
And we already know OC's in decent form from map number 1. So his AWP currently posted towards Ticket, and if Heroic do return, then we'll have to make sure that he's either obscured by smoke or flashes, or maybe a combination of both. Trading places here, so a lot of movement on the radar. Take a look at the top left of your screen. You can see Cadian about to lob out some utility towards top mid as everything is being juggled.
Just express delivery. Tessus was responsible for it all.
Window smoke here. So the reaggress on mid, Yakinda on short, Elige connector. Nitro has just left A and is headed over towards B. So you see all that plume in unison, and Yakinda throws one out in response to still buy a bit of space here. 45 seconds now.
So more forward window smoke. It actually left a gap on one side. The Liege is just staring at it for now.
Yeah. It did look a little bit misthrown. He was aiming a little bit more to the left from that variation. Regardless, might not come back to bite them here. Quick down mid, up the guts.
Yakinda surveying NaV lower. Yeah, time becoming a factor. Great Molotov cocktail. But pushing through. NaV can win the round right here. They're not ready for him. A perfectly timed push from NaV, lead 3, straight to the grave, and Nitro finishes off with style. That's Liquid, immediately reminding us of what they have.
Seeing here if it can bring it home for the Maple Leaves, but yeah, this is Liquid's chance to keep things clean and continue to build this bank that they're already working on here. Liege has a lot residual. The rest would love to stay alive and not have to reinvest, as burning, gone is Tessus.
Taste of his own medicine.
Okay,
wow.
Down, we'll take that one. That's a big shot. That's the ticket player of Nitro removed here. Bottom spotted, NaV. Lets Yabby know that, hey, I know that you're up in my kitchen.
I mean, Shush would be very hard pressed to hit a dig on this clear. Elige playing it safe, actually just opting to reposition. They will have 3 defenders here, and it may only need 1. NaV cancels playtime. Yabby still feels his wrath. 9 frags for the defensive start. And yeah, Cadian with just a P250. Hang on, we've seen this before.
Yeah, we've been here way too many times. Now, he does actually have a window of opportunity to get behind OC, who's not acknowledging this right now. And if he tucks into the side of reverse, look, a kill and a plant is great for Cadian here. He will be able to get away with... Oh, I think he just made a step.
I think he did, yeah.
All right. Wow.
How it was supposed to end.
Yeah, exactly. Cloud9 sitting there, oh, that's
it. Oh,
to go, right?
I see.
You just kill him. Looking quite direct towards the A site early.
Nitro flashed. He's got Elige right next to him for the ride, and that needed to be clean from Shush. Yabby looking the wrong way. Perfect defensive stagger. Ooh, he's going to be trouble.
That's gonna land.
That's right on his nose. It's down. Cadian catches flak as well. Tessus, you think he may be at least alerted to the potential for OC crawling back. They let him in. Back is turned, and a frag is found. Surely Yakinda should have him, albeit belated. But now he's going to go for the clear. Oh my God, it's easy for the M4. And looking good for a 5th here for Liquid.
I don't think they know where Cadian's gotten off to, which means they're on high alert for everywhere across the map. NaV is starting to search towards top mid to cut him off at the pass, and Yakinda acknowledging the fact that CT has been left open throughout all of this. Cadian, with so much time on the clock, is hoping a fight comes his way, but it appears that he is going to be the one to make that first move. NaV on this silent crawl, still a distance away, and Yakinda has even relinquished control completely, but does have a good angle to kill Cadian on the cross to that bomb, which we know fell towards default. Now that is another problem. They don't know that the bomb was down towards the side because that nade kill came in behind the smokes, but with the util, Cadian will signify the position, And on 25 points of health, this will not be an easy clutch.
Nah, no way, Jose. Naf, Yakinda looking to take space together.
This is looking better now.
Dipped out in the right angle. Concerned about Palace. They have so much utility. Smokes,
big problem.
Incendiary. He won't be able to fight if they get it right. And that's the end of that. Naf elevates himself up on that Palace position. That was really procedural out of Liquid. See, Liquid have definitely got their fair share of fans. Up mid. Good flash. Brilliant flash and double out of Liquid. Yabi tried to right the ship. Instead, it's just further off its keel. It's down Tesses very early into the piece. And losing bodies through smokes. We've seen this one way.
Good.
Yeah, definitely for Elige.
Any kills Elige gets like that is going to put him a little bit of a grin to the face.
Naf already a nice forward position. It's safe, it's information, it's denying a part of the map. Of course, it does mean that OC would have to be aware of that. We'll see how neat and tidy their comms are.
How often in these first 9 rounds of play have Heroic just been in one of these filthy positions, slightly unaccounted for? Awares that it's possible, but slightly unaccounted for that they can spread out this far.
Sure, Elige is going to be considering after this mid sweep.
He's so deep. I don't know if Tesses even clears this. Does now.
Well, one tap to the side of the head.
Look where the bomb is, though, Alex.
Yeah.
What story would we be having to start to tell for this one to pay off?
I mean, especially considering how spread out these CTs are, you're just not going to find the fights fast enough. He'd have to be knife out running now. Gives us a little spray tutorial, but I guess he's just going to look to go down, maybe take one with him. 19 seconds, no bomb, no chance of the round.
Well, worst case, dying after time, so commit to something here, Tessus.
Best of 3, never mind a reverse sweep up against Heroic. That would certainly convert the more concerned North American fans. Full A take, good smokes up. Now the plant is the first step. The second I'm not so convinced upon, and I haven't even seen them take that first just yet. Stown has the bomb on his back, and he's jumping towards Connector. They're just deathmatching, forcing shots, missed shot out of OC. That's a great nade. Shy on Shush. But they forward push. This is interesting. Instead of utility, they'll use their bodies to make the space.
Well, they forced them back out of these forward positions here, Liquid, but getting the bomb down, that is going to still be difficult. Flushed further.
How can you hold CT?
Oh, they are going to be planting now and spam through again. Yakinda will find Tessus this time round.
Lovely crosshair placement. And you can't get through him. Yakinda's holding A from B. Perfectly handled. No bomb for Cadian, but he is coming out, and Yakinda's got him too. A triple from the savior.
And that sound again, second time out for Heroic here. As opposed to Vertigo, where nothing could go wrong, nothing feels like it's going right here. It was the pistol and the conversions off the back of that, and that's all that Heroic have to their name. Now, we have been having this discussion of how strong the CT sides have been in a lot of these matchups, and I suppose we can give lower defaults. Elige might get caught off guard by Yabi here, who has trundled quite quickly through the underpass, and he's not going to disrespect it, but will play in the fade. Oh, Elige's going to be flashed forward here.
I like this forward CT maneuver. Elige, sharp, ready, one. Yakinda will keep the advantage for the North American organization. Naf, though, a free shot in the side of the head, and he did slip through.
If they go towards A, it feels like everybody's here. B's the gap.
Oh my God, but Yabi, he's already burrowed into the staircase. So he can be a bit of a point man for this as they head towards the ladder room for a break. Slice of orange, sip of water. Looking for number 4.
If OC gets over towards market, this AWP can post up. Oh, actually the timing on this, it's awkward. Shush is starting to slink up now. He's feeling this one out.
I think he's sending Shush in just to get a feel for it. And Yakinda is gonna receive and with a smile greets the Dane upon arrival. Yabi's been waiting for this moment though. Nitro's trying to delay. Worried about ramp. Clear occupation of that shadow position. Lots of damage, but Nitro plays it well for longevity. Nice one back. Surely nothing left for Yabi to do. especially considering Yakinda will slap him down into an 8th round. This is Liquid fully shaking off that first map.
Yeah, and we were talking about dominant rounds there for Heroic in map number 1. Well, the same can now be said for Team Liquid, and you can see that by the fact Nav had 16k coming into this after the rebinds. Look, he still has over 10. Yakinda with 12. We might need that one highlighted by the Ops team. An overpurchase.
Yeah, he's had to buy Kevlar with it. Okay. See what they can get done. Doesn't look like much. Alige tries to end the round right there and now. Now still one weapon in play, thanks to Alige of his corpse. So I should say 2, I guess. Shush rocking.
Yeah, the Negev.
With 150 bullets.
I thought they were going to leave it at spawn, but he's carried it through. If he gets a kill with it, I guess we can have a bit of fun.
Yeah. Maybe not so much fun if they win the round with it, but that seems to be fading. As Nitro fades Stown's lights to black.
Having a jiggle right there with the knife in hand. There's no way you're doing it with that heavy machine gun. And Cadian, well, last man standing again. It's crazy the contrast between these two maps where we just found ourselves about half an hour ago to where we find ourselves right now. I mean, night and day for both of these teams.
We were enamored by Heroic, looking better than we've seen them in time, if ever. Now it's Team Liquid's turn in the spotlight. Double peek and handled. Yeah, Yakinda's warming into things, and that's a very good sign for Team Liquid fans around the world. You can see not only is it Yakinda, it's Nav. You mentioned Alige. He's already managed to shake off what was a disastrous, as the devs put it, first map.
Are we sure the veto's right? Maybe we should double check right now.
Tessus may have been spotted on the jump across. And Nav walks forward on this. Knives are out. Stown looking silly. Tessus will trade.
Running back into Yakinda.
And Lead wants them dead. Okay, lots of blood all over the map. As Shush just walks out Palace during this chaos, during this distraction. It's easy collections for Nitro.
Open hands here from Liquid. They're happy to receive everything you're giving. Heroic and OC with
And the remedy. Liquid happy to just throw a couple of bodies up, and they're going to get a lot of info if they sweep through, and nothing's home mid. Yeah, Alige, knife out, sprinting through. Nitro, still responsible as they say anchor. And that's the end of that, too. Quick frag, quick tap out of Nitro. Clotheslines down, Heroic, knocked out of the round.
You could set whatever order you like, and well, here we go. Waterfall, out Palace.
Fast.
Bat out of hell.
Looking for Nitro, not going to go down early. Leaping through, ready to play the retake, and they've lost Cadian already. He was solo mid. Now everyone from Liquid will start to head on into the site. Tessus and Stown want to fight first through this connector position. Resmoke's good, 2 gathered CT. Yakinda normally has these, but this time, late to the spray. Yabi successful on the plant. The elusive bomb plant found in this final round of the attacking half. Heroic, can they close? Yabi does deal with Alige on the mantle. Comes up Ticket, comes up Trump, Tessus as well. It's only one back, OC. He's got Stown between him and the site, but Yabi's having no problems with his sight through the smoke onto Nitro, and they will secure 4. A great haul. You can see already the defensive divide. Now there's only 2 smokes in play. Nitro and OC will have to place them well. It looks like stairs and jungle. And a duel for Alige on that P250. Difficult to convert. So is that for Cadian. Yakinda flattens him. Big one back. Still 4-on-4. This pistol. Don't forget the weight on this frag from Yakinda. Repels the defense. Enables the plant. Tessa's cowering in CT, and a quick one back from Nitro really has secured it. They are riding the good vibe train through Mirage. And a nice click, only one though out of Stown.
All right, well, with that comms piece, Dane's here, so some meat cleavers in the Deagles, the scout for Cadian to try and soften, and his vision obscured immediately. Now he's called a gamble stack from his side, heavy in towards that A invest. They'll deny the connector control for now with a defensive smoke. Cadian can get himself across as comes a juggled, so Alige into this AK. Whoa, okay, there's a nade on the dome. Yakinda very soft here. The Deagle should remove him from play with 1 bullet.
Yeah, Yakinda's on a bit of a flyer here. A CT smoke to try and lock out any funny business up, sure, but that's not the play just yet. You can see Liquid are starting to maneuver into a group.
But do they change because that scout shot, right? That has to be the question here for Nitro, the in-game leader of the side. We know that there's a scout towards B. The shot was just fired. Do we think it's just Cadian here? Or do we think there's more? Those smokes towards connector could have easily been one player, right? It's an opportunity to readdress and drilling the util across.
Only Cadian. Good luck. Have fun. Beautiful from Nitro. He knew what he was up against.
That should be it.
And that should be it. They'll have another bite of the cherry into round 18, but this 17th might just have the one casualty.
Yeah, don't give anything over here, right, Hero? You don't have too many opportunities. You may as well hold on to this investment. The eco, or whatever you save here, will be the best you can offer into round 18. As you can see, everybody now trying to hide in towards Palace. Down has bought some room over towards T-Spawn Shore. But there's actually a hunt coming forward. Nitro and Elige have swiftly, with these MAC-10s, run down through CT, clearing out the A site. I think they feel that if they can get a kill or two here, it will mean an awful lot more for them. Now, that gray screen, I don't think you want to brave it. It's not worth giving away a MAC-10. And that might be enough. I don't think there's enough time for them to make it around. So the bomb will go off. 13 acquired now for Team Liquid.
The information on its own. Now Yakinda, oh my god, he's going for an underpass clear. I thought he was going all the way. I mean, it's down. Wants to have a look around. Whoa, that's a cracking headshot. Breaks the skull of Yakinda. Yabi flirting with death now. Nade will chip at Naf, but this should be the swing. Good counter flash. Elige blind. Shush coming in from behind. Nade, oh, nearly found them both. Still lots of damage to be inflicted. That flank is still threatening. If he can hit that first Deagle headshot, it has to be clean. Has to be clean. It's not. Far from it, and Elige looking to sweep the rest under the rug. Still a threatening 3v3. Now 2, now 1, and Cadian, yeah, tut of his tongue.
Didn't even get a Deagle or a MAC-10 out of that. So a little bit frustrated that his teammates weren't able to hold on for a moment longer. Cadian will still investigate here, but confirmed, and it would be a classic Team Liquid choke if they were to drop this map with a lead like this. 14-4 as Cadian hits the floor.
We got that 3-round start. 4 M4s in play. That's a lot of damage taken, unnecessarily inflicted onto Cadian.
Yeah, looking at the flames, surprised that it hurt. But look at the space taken back. Out Palace, down Dark, Tetris as well.
This is great.
A's overwhelmed.
Oh, and now the utility arrives with all that ground already covered. Look at Naf. He could and does have the frag, combines his bullets with the nade to eliminate Shush. There's a couple of stages to this. Now Yakinda maybe spotted out, down very sharp, should have a good duel and wins that out.
Oh, look where the bomb is. It hasn't been picked up yet, and the fact that one's been drawn back, this round that was looking good is now a little bit awkward here for Liquid.
It's fading with the smokes. This hope they had for a quick 15, and now Elige does reignite some passion. Testas down as well to Nitro's AK. Not even need the bomb if you can just kill everyone. Maybe. Cadian definitely doesn't have the health for this engagement. I don't think Nitro too hungry for the frag. He's got his position on lock. Bomb has been retrieved by OC in the interim. And that's what Nitro was waiting for. Really well managed. Should be and is 15. Well, that could be cut. That could be a whole lot of fun. Cadian tries his luck on aggression. Nitro leaping into Yabi and a multi-kill out of the turret. Holds his line, holds his side. 3 to knock Liquid out of the round. Tessus ensures it, and only Yakinda. So just as you were talking about that perfect run, and a second blemish rears its ugly head. As Yakinda pops his, Tessus loses his life. You can see the door is locked behind him. Cadian known, and oh, different universe, a different universe perhaps.
Indeed, that was a chance. As we move into the last map of play, if he does come online, that is something that Heroic will be tasked with dealing with.
Oh, lovely.
A shot.
Set up for success, and OC will not let that go.
That's the flicks you want to see. That boost is traditionally out there to deal with the player running out in the lower side of connector there, so the fact he can get the flick of the wrist up in time. Great way to make a statement here, and this should be everything they need now to close it out.
I mean, that's a gift from a T-side orb.
Oh, they've redeployed the top mid smoke. I think actually the window smoke, mind you. So Yabi's ahead of this, so is Cadian. They know that there's nothing in middle right now at all. Shush should be on high alert here, and the same with Tessus.
Wow, Yakinda wins that. Duel and no way! How does he get two?
They're immune from bullets right now.
Yeah, I don't know. He's got a shield around him. Power word, shield. And this is quite the power play from Liquid, doing better than the thrashing they received. Just trading stomps as they trade blows. Nitro ensures it. And we're off to overpass. Anything you can do.